What's up guys, welcome back to another Tesla video. We got a lot of big things talking about today. We got some major updates finally on the FSD Beta. This is the software that all of you guys are talking about because Tesla cars will not be Tesla if they don't come with a very good autonomous driving system. I've said this multiple times that right now all the car companies are making electric cars, so Tesla making electric cars is nothing special. The only thing that sets Tesla apart is their love for autonomous driving and how their software is already out on the road that you can actually purchase and use, whereas other electric car companies out there and gasoline car companies don't have any sort of autopilot team. They don't even have researchers from that. I think they're going to be relying on third parties, but that's probably not as good as what Tesla's doing. It's very similar to how Tesla 3 years ago, no one was making electric vehicles. So Tesla was really special because they made electric vehicles. Now when everyone's making electric vehicles, they're doubling down and going pretty hard on the software alone. I think the software in the next 3 years, Tesla will be able to derail a lot of their competitors. And after that 3-year period, when others have about the same level of autonomous driving, Tesla might actually come in with some other really incredible product for a vehicle or something like that, so they could really get things rolling. But right now, Tesla's full self-driving beta group is doubling. If you want to be included, the only thing you need to do is ask. I think it's really excited, and I feel like the request for the FSD beta software is going to be immense. The reason why they're doubling the group is they somewhat perfected the first batch. So they're thinking, okay, we should probably test this on a larger selection of audience, so let's just release this out. So Musk on Twitter is saying that if you want the FSD beta software downloaded in their car, all you need to do is just let them know. And they're doubling this beta program size, and they want to get as many people as possible. He's saying, be careful, it's still getting mature, meaning they're still updating software constantly. Now, if you guys don't know, Tesla is updating the software every 5 to 10 days. And they've been doing this since October of 2020. In the very beginning, when the FSD beta rolled out for just select users, it wasn't a really good piece of software. In fact, there were a few times where individuals felt unsafe and had to do an emergency brake. And there were a few times when there was these really weird twisty turns in Cali, when the Tesla cars almost hit a parked car. But, you know, things are getting a little bit better. They're updating the software, and right now, if you check out some of the videos, it's looking way better than before. The vehicles, they do stop at stoplights. They see the pedestrians, stop signs, roads, lines. It's a lot more accurate right now. And what's really incredible is the cars don't have any LiDAR. Since LiDAR is super expensive, and if you want to equip your car with all LiDAR 360 degrees, it's going to cost you a small fortune. They use camera sensors and also other sensors in the vehicles and rely very heavily on the software aspect. You got other electric cars, also other autonomous driving companies out there that have racked up millions of miles. Tesla, billions of miles. And this larger pool of the FSD beta will definitely get a lot more attention. If you really look around in the world, if you want to get a fully autonomous car to drive right this second, the only vehicle they could pick is Tesla. Other vehicles are promising autonomous driving, but that's going to take a very long time to come out. And if like Porsche Taycan has autonomous driving, I may even consider like checking it out. But because it doesn't, it's kind of a major turnoff. I think Tesla really sets themselves apart by having this really incredible software, and a lot of people really wants it. The full self-driving group initially rolled out in October 2020, and so far they've been getting a lot of real cool things. Some people even use this FSD beta software to travel from LA to San Francisco, and 99% of the time, there was no intervention. The only intervention was sometimes the driver just wants to go to a different lane, or maybe he just wants to pull over and just take a break. That's about it. Majority of the times, the car does really well transitioning from a city setting to a highway setting and then back to a city. You could be in a garage, tap on the autopilot, select your location, it will come out of the garage, out of the small neighborhood, onto the big road, and then onto the highway intersection. It's a really incredible piece of software that you can't get anywhere else. I think this year, Musk is trying to get a really good autonomous driving software going, especially how he's promising full autonomy by the end of 2021. Now, they want to be launching their Robotaxi network ASAP, because the Robotaxi network is the one that was giving them a lot of edge. It's a lot of money. You know how cool it will be if you could drive your autonomous driving Tesla to work and instead of parking in the garage like everyone else, you can rent it out as a Robotaxi throughout the day. Your car will be picking up passengers fully autonomously. And don't worry, there is a camera in the car, so just in case anyone does something funny or anyone does something really bad to your vehicle, I guess there's insurance and there's lawsuits available because there's a camera there catching every movement. So that gives like a lot of Tesla owners a peace of mind. And after the car goes through 7 to 8 hours of picking up passengers and you're finally ready to go home, you check your Tesla account and you just made like maybe $100. People are saying they can make $10,000 to $30,000 a year by having a Robotaxi Tesla. Essentially, your car is paying for itself and you don't have to pay a single penny. That makes the vehicle even more attractive. And since Tesla can't actually crank out cars as fast as other car companies because it's in such high demand and they don't have no gigafactories right now, Tesla Model 3s and Model S's are the vehicles that hold their value extremely well. And who knows, I mean, prices might even go up a little bit as people try to flip the cars with the Robotaxi. That's pretty insane. And Tesla wants to be rolling out level 5 autonomous driving by the end of 2021. Right now, a lot of news articles say it's level 2, but a lot of users are saying that it's level 3. It's really good. It drives in cities really, really well, and people feel like it's level 3. And once it's fully out for the general audience around Q2 of 2021 this summer, they will be having a wider release to all of their customers. And I'm guessing that could be level 3, level 4, and they want to be achieving Robotaxis by the end of 2021 and maybe even 2022. I'm guessing the first Robotaxi network might be set up in Las Vegas because they already currently have somewhat of a Robotaxi with Lyft over there. Just a fun fact. Check that out. You could actually see it. Now, some people can't really afford the $10,000 fully autonomous driving software, and some people just simply want to test it out before purchasing. So they will be coming out with a subscription program that makes things way better. This subscription program, I'm guessing, is probably $200 per month. Everyone is saying, including Musk, that you may want to buy the software straight up for 10 grand if you want to get autonomous driving for an extended period of time. It's not worth it to lease if you want to use it on a constant daily basis. It's worth it if you just want to use it every once in a while. For example, some people who buy a Tesla, they just want to use it for 1 month. Either they just want to play around with it or they're trying to travel from point A to point B. During December, November, it's the holiday season. This is where a lot of people travel all across the country to check out their friends, families, etc. And some people literally go to like several different states in a span of 30 days. So having this autonomous driving software is really useful in this scenario because you need to be driving all these different distances because you need to visit family and friends. For example, maybe you need to go to work and then one day your boss is like, you need to drive to all these different places for the next month or two. Then it would be really nice to have the FSD Beta just for 1 or 2 months. And maybe next year, there'll be some sort of like a new holiday, new session or new assignment, and you need to use the full autonomous driving software. You could do it. Just lease it for a month or two, and you don't have to pay like 10 grand for it. I think it's a really unique experience. A lot of cars are trying to offer this subscription program. Remember, this subscription program isn't anything new. NIO, this Chinese car company, they've been doing it for a very long time. They're doing subscription programs for their fully autonomous driving software and also their battery, which is pretty crazy. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Tesla news.